Alright guys, Carlos with RealTeesFishing.com. Today we're going to work on a 2002 Yamaha HPDI, a 250 horsepower. We're going to go ahead and swap out the thermostats. Pretty straightforward, easy little process. Going to save you some time, some money, and get you back out on the water. Sometimes on these engines you'll get an alarm and you're wondering why is there an alarm, and it's either going to be your oil or your cooling system. So I like to do this once a year. Here's the thermostat. I'm going to go ahead and put a link for the gasket and the thermostat down below, and let's get to it. Okay, so I already went ahead and took the top cover off. Basically, it is 2 bolts, one here, 10 millimeters, and then it has two they're held on by pressure. But so basically, once you get that removed off the top, we're going to locate our thermostats. So I'll just zoom out here, and this right there is one of the housings. And then if we move over to the other side of the engine, we're going to see the exact same thing up top. So we're going to go ahead and swap those out right now. Okay, for the sake of the video, I went ahead and already loosened these up. Pull that off. Alright, so that's not looking too bad. And this is our thermostat. So it's a little bit caked in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get a flathead screwdriver and pop that off. Alrighty, so I am pretty surprised to see it in this shape. That's pretty bad. I rinse out the engine after every use with just regular water, but I may want to start looking into salt away or some other kind of wash down procedure. With it looking this bad, I'm also going to go ahead and check out the internal zincs. I know the last time I pulled it off, it didn't look too bad. And I'll show you actually where those are in just a moment. So let's go ahead and start replacing this. Okay, so I gone ahead and scraped it out a little bit with a wire brush. And then something I like to use, I don't have a compressor that'll reach back here, so I just get a bottle of compressed air. And it helps clean out the area. Not too bad. I'm sure I can clean it a little bit better, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to keep going here. Basically, you're going to want to clean this out as best possible. Leave it as clean as you can. But we're going to go ahead and just keep on with the install here. Okay, new thermostat. We're going to go ahead and place it in its place. There's no old gasket, so that is good. If there was any old gasket, you'd get a razor blade or a flathead and pretty much peel it off. But so far so good. We're nice and clean. This is the lid. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and remove that old gasket and put the new one. Here we have the new gasket with the part number. Alrighty, before putting in the gasket and the screws or the bolts, I like to spray a little bit of corrosion inhibitor. This particular brand is CRC. I'm not affiliated with them. I just like the product. Spray it in the hole. Spray it in the hole. And then I just like to wipe the excess. And now we're ready to stick in the new gasket and the bolt. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and align the gasket. And then gonna go align the top part. There's one. All right, got them both in. I'm gonna start it off by hand. And then the rest is just tighten it back up and move on to the next side.